That young man, Rufai Oseni, had the effrontery in his nerve, the stimulating force, the guts to ask Umahi to keep quiet. Who gave him the? Told him to keep quiet in the face of the whole world, as if that was not enough. He accused him of reporting him to Mr. President. Who is Rufai for God's sake?
Alright, so I just see a video of Ebonyi State youth where they go protest. Say Rufai of Arise TV must apologize to David Umahi because of that interview where go viral. Now listen to me, Ebonyi State youth, all of now where go do that protest. If I see any other video of protest from Una again, we go do the actual protest and we will request that David Umahi must give us a full breakdown of the money we spend for that project. And guess what? It is our right because Umahi is holding a public office. You are doing this now because Umahi come from Una state. But Umahi is not the minister of work of your state. He's the minister of work of the whole Nigeria. He's holding a Nigerian office, a public office. And we have the right. We have the right to ask him that a public service holder cannot give account of the money they gave to him for a project. Is so crazy. And you have the audacity Una go organize protest to do what? If Una try him again, Umahi will not only give us account of that project, but will give us the account of all the projects he has ever done since they made him Minister of Work, because it is our right. Can you just imagine? You think if your Umahi is somewhere else, you think he will survive? By now, he go to jail. Public service holder. You go public TV, you go national TV. You want talk, it's too small for me. You have been empowered by our funds that's in your pockets. That's why you don't respect us anymore. That's why you look at Nigerians that they are small. Because nobody holds people accountable. But this is the height of it. To come out and protest after the nonsense that David Umahi did. To come out and protest to his defense and say Rufai must apologize. That's the highest level of gaslighting for me. But if you want protest, we'll do protest for you. You see, they call an order for order, being a band for band. Umahi for Mumuyi. Because now Mumu level will take Duam. It go reach and say, okay, yes, everybody go know where I stand for that country. We're gonna try them again. Make I just see any other video again. Apart from this one, I wanna do. Make just see any other video again. Apart from this one, if they born on a well, make I see any other video again. The highest, unless if I just enter Nigeria, they arrest me. But so far, I enter that country, and everything go, I reach my house. Umahi must tell us how much he spent. And like I said, it is our right because it's a public office holder. Normally, as that interview finished, where we don't say Umahi, na person we say you know if you give account, we are supposed to enter straight and ask that he give us account. Because say Nigerian youth, they always they laid back, say okay, yes, we could just observe. We should not take it as a weakness or take and say we'll be mumu. If they're born on our way, you can see any other protest again. And as for you, David Umahi, you better be prepared. If they enter streets, you must tell us how much you spend. And you also need to be careful because your people now they don't start to scratch the wound open. You understand? So maybe very, very soon, we might actually do a protest, whether they come out or not. We might end up doing a protest that you must tell us how much you spend. Proud, arrogant, low self-esteem man. Instead of works. Rubbish. I do wait. Man, see on a video again online. I'm waiting. Please, protest again. Please, I beg you. Protest. Do it again. Wanna go, damn. You all will learn and you all will learn the hard way. Don't play.
This thing where Rufai do David Umahi, now all our Nigerian politicians decide. Actually, sir, I'm not going to do any other video today. I've done enough public.
I am not beholden to you. My job is accountability.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are empirical.
Too small.
Minister, let
Hey, Jesus Christ. You know the Peter's voice, Jesus.
me speak. I have empirical evidence. The world watched it on the commission of the project.
Rufai is the weapon fashioned against rude politicians. You see all those rude politicians who feel like say everywhere Nigeria and their palo. People like Rufai are the weapons fashioned against them. You want to go to the studio and be proud. You think say now this woman where they call your name since you the answer like small picking. Okay? You want to go to the studio and be pompous. And they ask you, minister, how much per kilometer for road where you did do with money will not be your own. You dey form, you know, you cannot ask me, you cannot do this. You don't know you the pompous give. You don't know say any attitude where you bring, whether na woman being or animal. If I get PhD degree inside, go and check, go and ask Google. I'm watching the clip on my body this time. I say you don't finally meet your match. This woman has been calling you since. You don't say you got destroyed property. This coastal road where everybody say they cost you so. It be like karma nemesis. You destroyed people's investments and property for your wicked and selfish reasons. Even the court halted the process. You people defy court orders and make the judiciary look like a joke. Investors came all the way from US to come and invest in their country. Estates where they don't gather money to finish. You say na their road won't follow. And that is not the original plan of the road though. And now this road they break you. You go know how to reach the cost where these people cost you. The amount of insults where you don't take on top of this road. Me self don't pity you. Each interview now, you know people pride for inside motor come outside. You can't come front of national television. Minister nothing give account. You know, I cannot tell you. I too smart to report to the president. Yeah, motherfuckers be acting so proud as if you made yourselves. Who were you before you became governor? The streets to your house be that hard. Nigeria has given a long rope. I know that day will come when all of you will need to just sit up because the people at that point will be standing. Well done, Rufai, because I'm seeing some idiots in the comment section. Rufai should be my ethical. Then shut up your mouth. So good. Agbiwe. And also not people. Many of you get gather for brain. And brain no streets. She learned to respect the law of journalism. As if the people is interviewing respect the rule of law. Motherfuckers. Sorry. It was supposed to be a peaceful video. Hey, Nigeria. That great day will come, Shami. I'm certain. Please tag him if you know his hands on social media. He should go and compensate all these people. Their tears have been out for too long. Country will not a pity citizen. Investment of over $250 million. Oh, for Bibati. They come television, come the ratio. That Rufai help you way.
If only Nigeria have more journalists like Rufai Oseni, not just journalists, more citizens like Rufai Oseni, he would have done us a whole lot of good. I don't know, you may have seen, you may not have seen. It's a trending issue, the interview by Rufai Oseni and the current Minister of Works, which is the former governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi. I think it's a trending issue. If you've not seen it, I'm going to give you the privilege to see a brief part of the video. So many people are already talking about it, but where concerns me, where I tend to address, is the part where Nigerians, or majority of some Nigerians, claim not to understand English language. For those of you thinking Rufai was rude, Rufai is insulting, how would Rufai dare to ask a minister to keep quiet? I am here because of you people. You people are going to learn. But before I even go in detail, before I continue, let me show you a brief of the video and I'll take it from there.
At first, Minister, after you had gone to report me in front of President Tinubu and said all sorts, anyway, I am not beholden to you. My job is accountability.
You are too small for me to report you to the president.
No, but they are empirical.
You are too small.
Minister, let me speak. Minister, let me speak. I have empirical evidence. The world watched it on the commission of the project when you mentioned the questions I asked you to the president. That was reporting me to the president officially. The world watches, so you don't need to dilly-dally about the empirical facts. I don't talk without facts, Minister. You know, when I have my facts, I talk. And I insist on my question when I ask on cost.
Let me only address you.
Minister, you will not allow me speak. The problem is you will not allow me speak. You spoke for over 20 minutes, over 10 minutes.
Because you don't know what you are speaking.
But let me speak. Let me speak. You will not. You will not allow me speak. You see, if you can just keep quiet and be calm and just allow me speak, I'll be happy. All right. So my question still persists as regards the cost per kilometer. You cannot tell me that we don't have a right to know the cost per kilometer. Even if it's an undulating landscape, give us all the facts and the details of the cost per kilometer. That's all we'll ask for. Other questions as regards the loans taken. Let me
No,
finish.
I will
Let
keep
me
quiet
finish.
for you to damage
Let me
information.
finish.
Listen to me.
Minister, you will
Listen
not
to
allow me to speak. The minister will not allow me to speak.
No. Don't do that with me.
Minister will not
Don't do
allow
that
me
with
to
me.
speak.
So you heard the minister. You don't do that with me. You can't do that with me. You don't do that with me. Oga minister, you get two heads. Do you have two heads? Just imagine he was asking Rufai, who are you? As in, who are you? That is exactly how they see all Nigerians that are not in their clique. Who are they? They owe nobody any explanation. The explanation was simple. The question was simple. Tell Nigerians cost per kilometers in your coastal highway. Was that too difficult to ask? But you see the minister, just like every other politician, they look down on Nigerians less. They feel they owe us no explanation. That's exactly why they could do all the gibberish they would do and walk away. But meanwhile, let me ignore that because so many persons are already taking care of that. Now, for those of you that will hurry up either to create a video or to go to the comment section to say Rufai Oseni insulted the minister, I did this video because of you. Keep quiet and let me talk. Doesn't sound like an insult. Although that wasn't even the word Rufai used. Because I don't know why most of you don't understand English. Rufai said, if you can just keep quiet and then listen. That's all. You understand that the man would not let Rufai Oseni talk. For goodness sake, Rufai Oseni is the journalist granting the interview. He has all the right to all the questions. But the ministers haven't been so full of himself like every other, would not let him talk. Now, what do you do when somebody is interrupting your speech? You ask them to keep quiet. How is that an insult? It's education. I know it's English, oh, it's not our language, it's borrowed. But at least try to understand it to an extent. Rufai Oseni did not insult the minister. He only asked the minister to keep quiet and listen. That you can tell anybody, including the president. Are you okay? Just look at the way the minister is sounding like they don't owe Nigeria an apology, no explanation in whatever they do, and that doesn't concern you. It is what Rufai Oseni said that is your problem. Rufai Oseni is the Nigerian that you'll be wishing that we have so many of them, not just as journalists, but as citizens all over the country. Rufai Oseni. Not just everybody saying yes sir to these people, now making them feel like demigod. You see the way the minister is sounding? Go and check the video. I don't want to give it. It's a longer clip. I don't want to bore you with it. Go online and search. Watch the interview in full and see how the minister was so full of himself, like it's bigger than, like a more Nigerian than any other of us. That should not be accepted. Rufai Oseni, well done. They said the fear of Rufai Oseni, as far as the politicians are concerned, is the beginning of wisdom. That's why majority of them dare not face him on interview. They're always avoiding him. Not because he's a bad guy, because he hit them right at the spot where it hurt them the most. Nigerians, you better know your left from your right. These people, they don't value you at all. They don't value you. That's why they do everything they do. They feel they owe you no explanation. So anything they just throw at you, you accept it, you have no choice. Asking Rufai, who are you? David Umahi, who are you?
Rufai Oseni over what they described as an insulting interview with the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi. They accused the journalist of trying to embarrass and undermine Umahi, a former governor of Ebonyi State, who now oversees key federal infrastructure projects. Afia TV correspondent Chijoke Njoko now reports.
The protest followed a heated exchange between Senator Umahi and Mr. Osani during a Rise TV interview. The minister reportedly asked to be allowed to speak, but Osani's sharp response draws criticism from viewers. Protesters marched through the major street of Abakaliki with placards accusing Osani of disrespecting the minister. Some of the placards read, Senator Umahi is a competent and trusted in civil engineering. Arise TV and Rufai Oseni must apologize now, and ABC and BOM must act against media misconduct. The group leader Damian Ono expressed disappointment over Umahi's treatment on live television, saying Osani's misconduct was not only disrespectful but also amounted to media ambush.
That young man, Rufai Oseni, had the effrontery in his nerve, the stimulating force, the guts to ask Dave Umahi to keep quiet. Who gave him told him to keep quiet in the face of the whole world? As if that was not enough, he accused him of reporting him to Mr. President. Who is Rufai, for God's sake? For them with all the time is spending from state to state, from local government to local government, all the nooks and crannies of this nation, making sure that those are done according to stipulation. So you will have time to go and be discussing small Rufai with Mr. President. As if that was not enough, let me understand that. We are gathered here to make a demand. A demand, firstly, that Rufai Oseni of Arise Television and Arise Television as an organization, they are given 24 hours to tender non-reserve apology to our God-given leader. He is a father of the governor of Ebonyi State. Failure to do that, we will step up our demonstration.
Meanwhile, Comrade Sunday Agbo, a former coordinator of Efiam Development Center in Ohaku local government area of Ebonyi State, said people like Rufai Oseni cannot tarnish the image of a man who has contributed so much to Nigeria's progress.
So bad, but I don't feel bad because Umahi's records.